Hi Scorpios, this is Ruby from Set in Stone. I'm going to be doing your Tarotscope weekly forecast for February 11th through the 18th. I'm going to go ahead and pull a general card, a focus card for the entire week to hopefully give you clarity as to what's to come, as well as a romance focus card and one general card for the love. I will be using the Sexual of Tarot Magic deck, which is a little bit very explicit. So, I'm just advising you in case you don't like what card comes out and it's a little inappropriate. But whatever, it does give me a lot of insight to the love life, so I do have to use them. So, if you do follow me on Instagram, I will be doing a live Tarotscope February 17th at 1 or 1:30 from Manzanillo, Mexico at a yoga retreat that I will be working at. So please watch that for the upcoming week because I probably will not be able to post YouTube videos for that week. So come there, connect with me, and hopefully I can give you some kind of inspiration or motivation for that week. So, I do hope that these resonate with you. They give you some kind of clarity, insight, inspiration, motivation to get your week started. So here we go. One focus card, one general card as to what's going to happen for Scorpios for February 11th through the 18th. What are you guys going to deal with? What do you need to know? Scorpios. All right, so here we go. You got 5 of Swords. This comes as the reversed in this deck. So I do feel an argument, tension with somebody. I do feel like it's just one person. I don't think it's a group of people. But I do feel like miscommunication, misunderstandings, nobody comes out a winner. Somebody does give up and they choose to walk away from the situation or doesn't want to fight anymore. So when I see this card, my main advice is always advising you to be careful and cautious with the words that you say. Communication is everything. And when I see this, I do not see a successful discussion. There could be karma on both levels because of the way that both people are communicating. When you see it in this form, I feel like somebody is asking for forgiveness and, there was a reason for this argument or discussion. However, in this reverse, I feel like nobody is coming out a winner here. Everybody feels discouraged. Everybody is disappointed with what happened, but being very careful with how you're communicating and what you're saying to others. This is not to say that if there is something to be said, and it's not saying, okay, withhold and don't say anything at all. It's just being cautious of how you're talking, how you're trying to communicate your feelings or communicate what you need to say. There's a right way to do it. Do not lead with anger or, just anger or your temper. Scorpios tend to have temper, so be cautious of just how you're communicating. But I do feel that this week there will be some kind of discussion that will not go in your favor or the other person. But I do feel like someone's just going to be like, I'm done. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. So there is that. Then you got here health and healing. So your focus. You're clearly not on the right path when it comes to your health right now. You've probably overexhausted yourself. You're drained. Everything in your environment right now seems to be very dark and gloomy here because you're probably not getting the adequate health rest that you need. So focus on healing yourself. when you are not at the right state of mind and you have not been putting that time and effort into your body and the way that you're thinking and um, how you feel, you're obviously going to be overreacting. You're not going to be emotionally balanced or capable to be around other people. So this is probably why there's fighting going on or arguments, because you're not at with the right state of mind. You need to focus on healing any issues with yourself, with other people. Um, you've been putting this off for too long. And now is the time to focus on your health and your healing. Whether you are single or in a relationship, however, whatever the case may be, I feel like you really need a wake up call. Because if you don't take care of this right now, I guarantee you're going to have health issues of some sort. So it's time. People need to understand that. If that's what you need to communicate to others, then you just need to be very clear about it, because you're gonna erupt, basically. So this week, focus on that. Focus on yourself. Focus on your body. Focus on how you feel. What are you eating? What are you drinking? It's time for you to make those steps. Okay? So as far as your love advice for the week, here we go. And here we go. Love advice for the week. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, so 10 of Cups for couples or singles. So yay, I love to see 10 of Cups. This is you kind of having what you want in a relationship. I feel like you've manifested this relationship. In this deck, though, I do feel like the girl is offering herself to this man, yeah, she gets what she wants, basically. She's being generous as well. Like he's bringing her, all this fruit here, and she's still offering him. So it is, it's a solid relationship for me when I see this. So I love that. If you are single, I do feel that you're getting what you want in some form. So you're it is a 10, it's coming to a completion. So if you're single, you're very, very close to not being single. You're going to have somebody in the near future, like, pretty soon. So I feel like you're feeling content with your path, your relationship. I feel like you're feeling desired, and you know that your partner actually really wants you, and that there's no greater feeling than that. Definitely this is having all of your cups full, feeling like everything is in line when it comes to your relationship. Your focus, codependency, is your advice. So addictions are affecting your romantic life. Being careful that, yeah, this is a solid relationship and you're happy with it. And, here she's got what she wants. She knows she can have him. And she already got, like, his attention and everything. And as soon as he starts to walk away to go get something, probably, she's already wanting him to come back. So this is your advice. Don't be so codependent on your partner, because then it becomes an addiction, or there could be addictions in the relationship that are affecting the relationship. But I see this as a codependency issue. When you have a solid relationship and you're both feeling 100% satisfied, you also have to be careful not to be codependent on this person. You have to be able to be on your own. Here she's on her own. Here she's got him there. It's not a bad thing, you know? So it's just advising you to making sure that you're making the adequate choices in your relationship where it's not affecting you on a personal level, that your soul is still growing. Because you had the health and healing card earlier, I feel like you need to be focusing on yourself. You have a solid relationship. There's no need. You're already at a 10. You don't have to put that much time and effort into the relationship anymore because it's already so good. So yes, putting it to the side for a little bit so that you're not so codependent and you can actually focus on your health. And it's okay to do that. It's very normal, you know? So if you are single, this is about you're coming close to an ending of a cycle. You're ending of being single. Don't be so codependent on other people or a relationship to give you that, to fill in that void. If you're single also, do you have any addictions that you need to be working on versus trying to find another person? Because that could be the reason why you're single. There are other underlying factors there. But finding completion with yourself, focusing on your health, and any other issues that you have will give you a a stable relationship. This is about getting your ducks in a row. So getting, focusing on all this stuff will give you a partner that is 100% happy with you and you're happy with them. You're both feeling like all of your cups are full and everything is working in both favors. So I do think that this week for Scorpios, everything's already good. So now focus on the other issues here. Don't feel like you need to be with your partner 100% of the time. Focus on other things right now. And it's okay because this is already stable. Where is that fear coming from, really? Of feeling that as soon as your partner walks away from you, maybe you're trying to entice them to come back. But why? Because that has now become your addiction or you're obsessed with the relationship, basically. So anyway, I do hope that this helped. I hope that you have an amazing week. I hope that you took in consideration my advice to hopefully have a better and lighter week for you, Scorpios. Don't get so crazy. And I hope they have a phenomenal week, okay?